Religion's not generally conceived as a
Well,
lie.
what do you
It's
think?
just
I know. I don't think it's a lie.
Oh.
Like I somewhat
well, I
believe
mean,
in it, but
it's
there's some stuff where I'm like, huh,
Well,
that
what
just
parts
doesn't
do
make
you
sense.
believe or do you not believe in?
I don't know. I think I want to believe in it, but I just don't have anything
well,
there
that's
to
the
like
thing.
convince me
It's
of
not
it.
No,
like
I
because
think it's
my
I
brain
want.
just
based off a
my
lie,
brain just
but
knows. No, I don't know, but I firmly believe that there's nothing there. There is. We were an organism. We just evolved
right,
from
but
what I
that's
don't
the
know, but I
example.
don't think there's like
Okay,
Sky Guy
no,
that like
that's what I'm saying. The more we advance, the less we have on like general
religion.
ideology or belief of gods. Because like back in the day, they had no clue where the sun came from. Like they don't know what it is. They don't know what
And
it's
they're
made
like,
of.
"Oh, rain!
It's
It's
just
Well, they
like,
our
thought the
oh,
fault
there's
Earth
a
because
was the
it's
sun
center
rain."
now,
of the universe.
right?
But
People are like,
yeah,
okay,
and they
there's a
also
moon
thought
god,
rain was like when they did something bad. Like the
right?
more and more we advance in science, the less and less we believe in a religion.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So
that's what
why
I'm
did
saying.
these
The
things
main
stick
thing
around?
I feel like that's holding up the construct of like a god in general is just the infinity of anything. Like the universe is constantly expanding, is what we're being told, but we don't know what's expanding it. So the more we
Yeah.
learn,
Why is
the
it
less ability we have to
expanding?
explain God. So if we're able to explain why humans are existing and why planets are there and why the like solar system and the entirety of everything exists, then we would be able to prove there is no God, or at that point we would be able to prove there is one. Which I mean, it would never happen in like a conceivable time. Like that
Yeah.
would take billions and billions of not even a conceivable number of time. But
Yeah.
it's just in general, we don't know if God exists. It's just that there's such an infinite amount of knowledge we have yet to gain that is unable to prove his existence, and also able to prove his existence.
Hmm. I don't
There
know. So
is,
Brady, you're
and
atheist, right?
I am. I think so. I haven't really looked into it. I just know I don't believe in like God per
Well,
se. I
why
don't
is
think like
Christianity like the number one religion?
It's
How come
because it's the
people
most
don't?
widespread, and they also have like the best. Like for example, like
I don't know.
Christianity, we
Mormons go door
all
to door. I feel like they get
in
it.
like different countries for centuries. Well,
Yeah.
like what is it, Buddhism, and which I personally like. I don't know. I've like looked at different constructs of religion. I personally like Buddhism the most, just solely because like I don't know, because whenever I was younger, I like couldn't conceive the idea of death, and it scared me. Because at one point, you got to think to yourself, what if it is just darkness, and we just
Yeah.
like there's nothing left. That's not even conceivable for us, like a fourth
yeah,
dimension.
but in the Bible, does it say we're the only like species? Like there's no other planets that with
I don't think
species?
I don't think
Hmm.
so. There's not like any direct. Well, it was made so long ago they probably weren't even thinking about planets.
Yeah, exactly. So like
Hmm.
did
Now at this
Maybe
point,
Jesus was like an alien, and that's why we believe in him.
well we killed him.
Yeah, which I don't get.
yeah,
If he could
well,
like
it was because
turn water into
people just
wine, why
didn't
would
like
you
And he
kill him?
came back and you're
And
like,
if he could
people
like
okay,
just
walk
didn't
well
on
like the
water,
idea
why
that
why
I
would you
mean,
kill
okay,
him?
think about it like this: if somebody random
well I
came to you
mean
and
maybe he was like looking at little kids and just turning their water
Hey,
into straight up
no.
alcohol.
Oh, okay. I thought.
okay, no, but here's what I'm saying, right? I'm pretty sure Jesus died because, like, I think it's just insane to think some random person who you don't know all of a sudden goes, "I created everything. I am literally
Yeah, I
the
feel like it scared them.
embodiment of everything." No one would like you. Only some people would believe you. Like he had his followers, for example, and that's what a lot of the Bible talks about. Like some of his followers
Yeah.
and the people who have betrayed
Was
him.
Jesus cocky like that? Would he just
I
say
would
I'm better
like
than you?
I would assume
I
like
feel like
if
he would
you at
have
that
Like he
point,
one.
literally
No, he
proved
wasn't
it.
though.
Like he made the water into wine. What did they think he was a magician and like they didn't believe his tricks? I mean, he kind of proved his point.
Yeah.
she don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's just the like we've been talking this entire time. It's like inconceivable as to how much proof there is of there being a god because like the more we've been advancing, the easier it is to tell or dictate how much we know is possible or conceivable. Like maybe they're like after like when the Big Bang hit, like that was it. Like it just started out of a random occurrence that nobody is like it will never be explained, and there's just no God in general.
Yeah.
Which I personally don't understand. That's the main thing. Like religion will never be proven wrong, because there's no conceivable way to understand how the Big Bang.
Yeah, how everything started. Like, there's
Yeah,
no
we would
conceivable
never
way.
be able
Like,
to
what
go
caused
that
the Big
far.
Bang? There's no conceivable, or like, it's like a
Like-
fourth. It'd be like a fourth dimensional thing, and your brain physically cannot comprehend the fourth dimension.
I mean, I bet there's other species out there, if there are any, obviously, since we've touched on that topic. But like, if there are any species that are able to conceive that, they just in general have to be the most advanced people ever, and they're just thinking of things we couldn't even come close to understanding.
Yeah.
But we would also probably be able to advance as just like as a group to understand what they are trying to conceive.
I feel like. Do you think? I don't know. Connor, are you religious at all?
I'm not religious, but like I said, when I was younger, like I got really scared by death, so I just kind of like picked a religion,
What?
and
Scared
I
by
like
death.
Buddhism the most. Yeah.
Really? Why? Is it like unique?
I like
or-
the idea of reincarnation. Honestly, like
Yeah, that's cool.
think about it. The only thing that I still don't understand truly is if there's reincarnation and that's like the only system, which I'm pretty sure it's not. I just haven't done like my proper research. But like I would definitely want to come back to this earth and like do things like
Yeah,
this.
like-
And talk
Wait,
about,
so
like, the
with that,
inconceivable.
do you remember what like you did in the last one?
No, that's
Well, then what
No,
would be
no,
the point
like-
of it?
no, but like
Reincarnation.
just the fact that it could be real. Like,
Right.
think about it, Tyler. Your soul, like your spirit, the spirit of Tyler, the guy you
Mhm.
are, your personality, gone, just
Exactly.
white. Like, wouldn't it like
Well-
go into someone else or something else?
No, but you definitely like
Mm.
would affect a lot of things that you would happen to change.
Yeah, would you keep
like,
like your
it's
same
just- Your
Your
personality?
consciousness, like, where do
That's
the
why I don't
thoughts
like
go?
the idea of heaven, and this has been like explained multiple times. Like heaven is this perfect world, but once you've done literally everything that's conceivable, what's the point? You just want to not exist anymore.
I feel like
And so
you'd-
by having
I don't
like
know if you'd
different
run out of
experiences
stuff
and
to
doing
do.
different things all the time.
No,
like,
you
live
would
a different
eventually,
life.
because there's only
I
so
don't
much you
know.
can
I feel
do.
like you could just entertain yourself with random stuff. Like maybe you can go down.
I
to
honestly,
this-
for a while,
No,
just thought it
because
was straight
you'll
up
be-
blackness. I thought there's nothing. And I know we can't
Well, like-
imagine nothing. It's impossible to imagine nothing. But
I just feel
I
like
feel
you
like
wouldn't-
that's what it is.
I think you just stop existing. I think
You
you
don't
just, like-
exist. That's what I
like-
believe in too.
Like, you wouldn't.
Because it makes sense. Like, you're no longer on this earth, meaning you are no longer existing.
Exactly.
Right.
I
just
feel
done.
like when you die, you don't
personally
think
enjoy it
anymore.
because
I feel.
I think that in general just gives you purpose. If like for Buddhism and reincarnation, like you have the ability to affect anything at any point in time.
Okay, isn't
Because-
Buddhist like Buddhism?
constantly
Aren't there
growing.
levels for what you can be like reincarnated to or something?
Yeah, it was like based off how good of a
I don't believe that.
Yeah. I just like in general, I'm not big into Buddhism, but I just like the ideas of reincarnation in general.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that. I like it too because I like the fact that it wouldn't be nothing. I like the fact that I just start over.
Yeah, and then you have a whole different life, like a whole different thing. Granted, you wouldn't be you, but it'd still be something.
Exactly.
And with heaven, like there's everything. But
Is
at
that-
a certain point,
okay,
when
but,
you
like-
do everything multiple times over, you're just gonna want to not exist anymore.
Mhm.
Are there any like real gods in Buddhist like religion?
Yeah, there's a couple. It's
Like
strange.
what? Don't you have that dude with the big belly?
Yeah, there's a weird.
What's his
Really?
name? Do you
I'm
know
not
like
that well
do you know
researched on it.
Buddhism names and stuff?
Not really.
I would have never pictured you as a Buddhist.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know. I really don't have that much of a care on religion.
I don't
It's
really
something
think I could be a Buddhist. I don't think I can just. I just don't think I can follow.
I think
a-
if I'm gonna be
What?
anything, it's gonna be a Christian.
a what?
A Christian.
Well, here's what my older brother.
Tyler, you're just conforming to the social construct.
No,
I
here's what-
am. It's what I
my
was
older brother
born
Taylor
into.
is. It's just the idea or belief of there being like some higher being, and I'm pretty sure that's what agnostic is. So atheist is just the complete belief that like this all started randomly, just with like some random molecules that somehow popped into the universe, and there's no such thing as a god. But agnostic isn't like the necessary belief that there's any gods. It's just the idea that like you believe there's something higher of power that created everything.
Huh. I mean,
which I think is pretty interesting.
yeah.
Because if you think about it, if reincarnation is true, then there obviously has to be something above that's making this happen or present.
I mean, yeah. Would there be like a soul realm, or like it's like a soul, but it
I
kind
don't
of just
know.
like
That's the
goes to a
thing with
different like life
being
form?
agnostic. You can truly just believe whatever you want to. You just believe that there's something above you.
So, do you think there's something above you? Like,
Oh, for sure, yeah.
I
mean,
just
not like,
can't imagine it. That's the one problem. I just can't imagine something above.
that.
and like, are they their own person, or do they run like a android almost? Because when they get like a god complex, like actually being a god, or
Well, that's the thing. Like,
No, but that also goes into like the subject of like you know how we have AI in video games, right?
Mhm. And
AI
they're
in
the
video games,
all-knowing,
they
all-powerful sometimes.
no. So AI in video games, they eventually like you know how the Sims worked. It's just a simulation, right?
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna get a Sims like something like Sims that is so advanced that they think they are actually real. Like the Sims
Yeah.
think they are real people.
Yeah.
We could technically all be a simulation.
I don't know.
With
I think
that-
we're getting
with
off
that-
topic. We can cover that one in the next one. We'll be ending
well, I
this
mean,
one. See ya.
just in general,